Hi, how are you? Missed you guys so much. It is Saturday today and it's really gloomy and it's already 4:30. I've just been hanging out with my dad today and it's been super nice because I went out last night with my friends. A little bit hungover. Little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Toronto's chock full of super fun bars and like there's no shortage of places to go here, but I'm honestly over it. Like I kind of feel like a big girl now. I've really like come to realize something and I just really feel like I'm ready for a boyfriend now. You know, like I feel like I can confidently say that to the universe, like, hey, I'm ready for blissful domesticity, because from the bottom of my heart, I can't take this anymore. I was talking to this guy recently, literally my dream man, like I can't, like he, hot tall nerd with glasses, curly mullet. And I just romanticized it so much in my head, you know, that when he inevitably didn't live up to my expectations and turned out to be, well, say it with me, a dick, I was actually really gutted and really upset about it because I was like, but he was so cool and so nice. And then I was like, wait a second. Was he so cool and so nice? Or are you just so cool and so nice and he was just there? And he's hot. So like, which is it? And I think it's the latter. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just so done. Like, I'm so done. It's not you. We're just 24. And may I speak freely? They're fucking crazy. And I'm just so sick of doing this shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. I just want a nice, hot, tall, nerd boyfriend. Somebody has to release me from the shackles. A man from Ontario is equivalent to the electric chair. Like, it is a torturous experience. Not even, electric chair is too good actually for them. A man from Ontario is equivalent to, when I was in London, I went to a torture museum and there was this contraption that like, it was a box and they fit a whole human body into this box and then they would crush the box lower and lower and lower until you literally were slowly crushed to death. That's more like dealing with an Ontario man. But hey, let's stop talking about men. Ooh, okay? Let's talk about books. Because let me get my coffee. I am about 50% of the way through an Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. Mama, a 5-star behind you. Mama, a 5-star awaits you. This book is so fucking good. Dude, I know it's gonna be 5 stars. Sometimes you're just in the middle of reading a book and you're like, yeah. I would say within literally the first like 30 pages, I was like, yeah. The romance is so like, The main character, Isabel, is so fucking tea. I love her. She's a queen, she's hilarious, she's so smart, she's artsy, she's an artist. If you don't know what it's about, it's basically in a world with humans and fairies called the Fair Folk. Sorry. And fairies are unable to create things. So like they need humans to create things for them because fairies are unable to create anything like art. They can't make any form of art. They can't cook. They can't do anything that involves like creating something out of nothing. They commission things from humans so that humans create them for fairies and sell them to them for enchantments. And anyways, she gets a new patron who is the Autumn Prince. And I'm really blushing thinking about it. They kind of start liking each other, but then shit hits the fan when she paints a human emotion in his eyes, and he comes back to like accost her about what she's done and like take her back to the Autumn Court to like answer for her crime. Oh my god. dude, it is so good. Writing is tea, everything is tea. And it's just so beautiful. Like, it reminds me of The Cruel Prince, but a little more adult, like the writing. I love Holly Black and Holly Black's writing, but this just feels a little more like, it feels a little step above The Cruel Prince, like a little less middle grade, I guess. Like, I guess this is technically still middle grade, but it's like, I don't know, there's something more. I'm gonna tell you a secret that's really embarrassing that happened to me today. My dad, when he came to pick me up, we had to go to Home Depot to pick up felt bottoms to put on the bottom of his new kitchen stuff, his dining table, what have you. And we went out for Mexican food for brunch today, and I can't believe I'm saying this on the internet. I had to literally run for my life to the Home Depot washroom today in a way that's so demoralizing. Hey, I feel better, but then I went to go get this coffee and it kind of gave me a second wave. You know what I mean? So we're feeling skinny. I said live, but you know, of course, in the classic Starbucks fashion, I'm now Lynn. So. Have I shown you guys the adorable thing that I made, the little collage that I made? You guys need to see this shit. One thing about me, I'm gonna do my crafts. You know that TikTok? What was that TikTok? That TikTok of that girl, she's, don't call me when I'm doing my crafts. That's literally me. Don't call me when I'm doing my crafts. Don't text me when I'm doing my crafts. Don't even think of me when I am doing my crafts because I'm so locked in 100%. I don't care. I got a new lamp for my side table. It's so much better for reading. Look at it. Love. Okay, guys, look how cute this is. So, you know, I got these beautiful little postcards when I was living in London from Choosing Keeping, like the most beautiful stationery store in London. And just like some cards I've gotten from some of my family and friends and some pictures and whatever. Here's another one that I got from Choosing Keeping. This one, I remember I was reading Once Upon a Broken Heart when I stumbled upon this and I was like, holy shit, it's literally like the key, the fox, the castle, everything. And then of course we have a little Monet painting that I absolutely love. And this is me and one of my best friends, LJ. That is not my boyfriend, before you guys make a comment. In my cinematic universe, there's not even prospects, actually. So my boss gave that to me for Christmas, and he's my emotional support walrus. I squeeze him when I'm having a hard time, which is every 15 minutes. The fit of the day, we've got an Aritzia sweater, we've got leggings from Aerie, I think, and my little moon boot slippers that are the most insanely comfy slippers of all time. I tried organizing my closet, guys. I mean, you can see it didn't really last long, did it? Yep. Awesome. I'm probably going to play on my iPad for a little bit. Oh my god, should I do an iPad tour? I'm gonna do an iPad tour. See my best friend at the back. And I just got this like clear back case because I think the back is so pretty and I did want to put that and maybe like stickers inside or something. But I just got like a white fold case. This is my vision board that I created on Canva. Look, isn't it so cute? I love it. I was in my YouTube studio. Oh, lost a subscriber. I have like all these widgets from Pinterest. Like I just have like an inspo widget at the top here, and then I just have like book. That's my own photo, actually. Yeah, that's my own photo that I took. Okay. And then just another cute little thing in here, and I think I have more widgets here. My favorite podcast, The Broski Report, obviously. My horoscope, which says today, your effective friendships can be models for the romantic ones, which is actually really interesting because when I was at my friend's place last night, I was going off about how I don't think that I'm lovable romantically. This is a whole other conversation we could have. I really, truly don't picture a man like falling in love with me. Like that's not even like a possibility in my mind. I just can't picture that. A man liking me that way. Does that make sense? Sad. Sorry. Welcome to therapy. Oh my god, heart ravioli. Heart ravioli!
Did I have a toothpaste stain this whole time? You guys didn't say anything?
Sunday today, and I'm feeling lonely and stressed out and overworked, overtired, definitely not overpaid. I think I'm just gonna do a nice little chill Sunday where I'm gonna go on a long walk to the bookstore and look at some books. So guys, I feel the need to say, I'm like so heavily back in my country music era. I don't know why. Chris Stapleton. If I saw Chris Stapleton live, I would spontaneously combust. And that's not an exaggeration. Truly, I would spontaneously combust. He's like the only country artist that if I were to see him, I would lose my shit. Full stop. Chris Stapleton. This is the fit we've settled on. Nothing insanely special. We got the hat, we got the headphones, we got the sweater, and I will just be my long camel coat with my scarf. And I'm gonna do that fun thing everyone's doing. Wait, I need to put my hood up first. Where you like go like this, to put it evenly. Go like this, and then you tuck these in. It looks like a whole ordeal. You go like this. Release me! Okay. Actually, this so actually, if you're already wearing a hoodie, you don't need to do this. But yeah, it's like a hack to turn your scarf into a little hoodie. Some new developments. The boy who ghosted me, he just posted a story and he looks terrible at it. Listen, God is good, okay? Some wine at the LCBO, and I'm gonna go home and I have some brie. I have a wheel of brie waiting for me and some caramelized onions. So I'm just gonna have a little charcuterie board with a glass of wine, finish my book, and we're chilling. We're big chilling. Hey guys! So I'm back and I had a lovely time. I had a lovely outing. What time is it? Okay, there's no time. I went to the Book City, browsed around. It was beautiful. Like, sorry guys, the aliens are here. But I got like a nice French red. And I think my plan is I'm just gonna like make a cute charcuterie board and pour myself a glass of red and just fucking, you know, exactly. Okay, we're preheating the oven because I have chicken breast on the go. Gonna have barbecue chicken breast with some salad, I think, tonight. And what else do I have, bro? Polish off this hickory smoked turkey. I've never once put this in a sandwich. I think like I literally buy it and then I just eat it like this. Oh. Oh. I need to finish this today. It's so good. Currently, I got La Vieille Ferme, the old farm. Récolte 2023. 23 La Vieille Ferme, produit de France. And my man gave me an aeroplane card. Hell yeah. Exciting. I got XXL volume dry shampoo, a need, heat protectant, and these little gold hoops. Because I just need little gold hoops. Like, you can never have too many little gold hoops, okay? So, guys, I have a huge wine rack just like on my wall, and I need to like fill it with bottles because I just think it would look, well, it would look lovely. So I can truly say, like, with the utmost confidence that the oven is ready. Okay, I'm gonna season this breast real quick. Who up getting their breast seasoned? Stupid. I'm just like, I'm so back into country, it's not even funny, and I just need to listen to country music. Okay, talking Tennessee Morgan Wallen again. Let's not say his name, but you know. I have the best chicken seasoning ever. About this Montreal chicken. Oh, we doubled up the rub, you guys. Let's double the rub. Dub the rub. Guys, this book genuinely, like, just the passages of this book, it's written in such a simple, beautiful way. Like, this is like a little spoilery for this book, not really, because it's like, we all know what's going to happen, but it's not that spoilery. But if you don't want to listen to it, then just skip literally like 30 seconds in the future. Because suddenly, it was quite clear to me that I was in love with Rook, and it had happened as most quiet, perfect, utterly natural things do, without even noticing. We had stood together in a glade, and I had trusted him enough to tell him my true name. I turned the strange, marvelous thought around in my head. I loved Rook. I loved him. It was the best thing I'd ever felt, and it was the worst thing I had ever done. 5 stars! God, the easiest 5 stars I've ever given. I don't even know how to fully explain how amazing this was and how many like metaphors for life and love and the acceptance of letting things go and the acceptance of emotions and allowing those emotions flow through you. Like, just, there were so many beautiful metaphors in this book. All I can say is that this book just made me feel like our little mortal fleeting lives are so precious. The whole like aspect of the fair kind, like the fairies, it's a crime against humanity for them to experience emotions, because emotions invokes the urge to create things which they can't do. So any sign of emotion or love or even anger or hate, like, even though they are so hateful, it's like any emotion of any significance is so offensive to them because they want to be mortal so badly, because they want to be able to experience things only once and feel like something is special and unique, and they want to be able to create art, and they want to be able to, you know, experience these feelings and share them with one another, but they can't. And Rook, like, oh my god. And I love, like, this next little statement will be a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, so skip 30 seconds, but the whole, like, you know, Isabel has the chance multiple times to become a fair kind like Rook is, and Rook is going to be, like, Rook is immortal, like, he's going to live forever, but Isabel does not want that, because her life is her craft, her life is painting and art and creating, and she doesn't want to give that up. But she loves him so much, but she also loves her art so much that she doesn't. Like, she decides in the end to just stay human, but he's still a fair one. And though they stay together, like, like the acceptance that they come to in the end of, like, I am going to die. Like, yes, I am going to die. And you are going to live on forever. But let's just enjoy this time that we have together. It was so good. And I'm literally crying. So good. Like, oh my god, Margaret Rogerson. I am reading every book she's ever written. Sorcery of Thorns, Vespertine. I've heard of those before. I had no idea it was her. It was just so good. And it's just like, the love between them was so gentle and so calm. Like, there's no spice in this book or anything, like, but like the gentleness of how he loves her is so good. This is going on the favorites shelf. Like, let me just find, like, this part when she is talking to a fae in the spring court. There's also a spring court in this book, who used to be human, and she turned herself into a fair one, and she's dressing Isabel for the ball, and she says, "You will be the most beautiful person at the ball." And Isabel basically says no, and she says, "You surpass us all. You are like a living rose among wax flowers. We may last forever, but you bloom brighter and smell sweeter and draw blood with your thorns." Page, dude. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just... Our laughter carried across the darkened yard, past the chicken house full of sleeping hens, the red-leafed oak, and the autumn wheat whispering in the field, half-cropped for harvest. The wild wind swept our voices all the way to the forest, where crickets sang a new song to the crescent moon. Somewhere fair folk were having a feast, others swirled in the midst of a ball, others still traced the edges of a piece of bark, gazing at their portraits in quiet contemplation. Yet no matter what they were doing, everyone in the forest waited with an indrawn breath, waiting for the taste of autumn, the smell of change, the first news of a king and queen unlike any the world had known before. And we wouldn't live happily ever after, because I don't believe in such nonsense. But we both had a long, bold adventure ahead of us, and a great deal to look forward to at last. We're going to have a glass of wine to Margaret Rogerson today, okay? Oh, that smells so good. Cheers! Oh, that is so delish. Also, another reason why I think I feel so personally in love with Rook from Enchantment of Ravens. I love ravens. I've always had like a weird thing for ravens. Mostly because Edgar Allan Poe is one of my favorite poets of all time. And literally for my birthday, my mom got me a raven candle holder. Look at him. And he sits up here. Okay, well, I need to like make a charcuterie board. Oh yeah, and also I have raven plates as well. Look at how beautiful these plates are. I have this like half of this brie left, which I think I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll melt it a little bit. If you guys have more like whimsical Enchantment of Ravens vibe.
The sweater makes me look like a linebacker, but it's all good.
I have more whimsical books that are love stories, because I need to get my romantic fix from somewhere, because obviously it's not working out for me personally. Thumbnail. Wow, guys, it's almost like we're on a date. Like we're on a date. Would you guys date me? Be honest. Don't answer that. Oh my god, guys, you know what I'm listening to right now? I'm listening to Piano Concerto No. 2 in C minor, 18, Adagio Sostenuto by Van Silburn, Rachmaninoff. You know, a lot of times I'll do something like this, for example, and then I'll be like, why do boys not like me? Like, what's wrong with me? Why do they think I'm weird? Like, I think I'm pretty normal. Maybe he found this YouTube channel. If you're the guy that I was just talking about ghosted me, a bit cringe, yes. Can a girl be cringe in peace? Like, fuck. Cheers to that. Valentine's Day is around the corner. How is there time to be sad in this world when things like brie and caramelized onion sauce exists and books like an Enchantment of Ravens exist? Because, okay, that just broke. That's fine, I'm still happy. And you can look at me and tell me that that love doesn't exist. But if it doesn't exist, then how did she know it and write it in that book? I think as a society, as a generation, we're so eager to fall in love and get into these relationships as soon as we can that we kind of lose sight of what relationship we want to have out of fear of time or youth or relevance, whatever that means. As much as I would love a boyfriend, and I talk a lot of shit saying I want a boyfriend, if I wanted one, just to have one, I could go out and get one today. But I want one that I want. You know? I suppose, though, I should stop complaining then about it so much. Sorry you have to watch this. Oh my god, Romeo and Juliet love theme? Dude. I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening to my rant. Sorry that I literally don't stop talking. Love you. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting the next book, okay? Which is, I'm excited to say, A House of Bane and Blood. This has gotten a lot of traction because it's like a Peaky Blinders romance. Say no more. An heiress in the most notorious family in Lynchhaven, Camilla Marchese. I'm assuming it's Marchese, is doing all she can to keep her family's syndicate, the Iron Saint Railway, from slipping into bankruptcy. When the gorgeous and depraved Nikolai Atano, the leader of a rival family, offers to pay off the inspector in exchange for her hand, she has no choice but to give up not only her throne, but her name. Yeah. Nico has his own motivations for their union beyond maintaining peace with her family. A serial kidnapper known as the Collector has been ravaging the streets of Remnant Row, stirring up mistrust between natives and descendants. If Mila can help restore safety to his streets, he'll have no need for her or her family's company. But this deal plunges Mila into the city's dark underbelly where remnant magic and arcane science compete in a deadly game of depravity. When forbidden feelings rise for her new husband and dark family secrets come to light, Mila must discover the truth about her past before it gets them both killed or worse, collected. I had initially thought that this was just on Kindle Unlimited. I didn't know that you could get a physical copy, so when I saw it on indigo.com, I was like, so excited to start this one. We'll be starting this one tonight.